The mainstream media is the enemy of the people. And if you do not believe that yet, with everything that's happened, just wait till you see this story right here. MSNBC banned from Kyle Rittenhouse trial after producer accused of following the jurors. Again, MSNBC banned from the Kyle Rittenhouse trial after producers accused of following the jurors. You know, the people who are never supposed to find out who they are. The people who, of course, if their information got released, could be really harmed by whatever the outcome might be. MSNBC was trying to follow them and figure out who they were. Now, why would they even need to do this? What benefit does this get them? What headline do they get out of showing a juror's face? The only reason you do this, is either A, to get a mistrial. You're trying to mess with the process. You're trying to get a mistrial. Or B, to intimidate the jurors to make a decision that you want to happen. And that's it. That's it. And I'm going with the latter. This is intimidation. These jurors already know the fact that people have been trying to get pictures of them left and right. They already know the fact that the left has no, I repeat, no love for the rule of law. None whatsoever. They do not care for the rule of law at all. They will do whatever it takes to win. The ends justify the means to these people. And if that means they gotta dox a couple of jurors to make sure they get their case done the way they want it to get done, hey, they don't mind. They don't care about the ramifications that creates for the future and what that means for the future of trials going forward. They don't care about that. They care about getting their end goal, and that is it. And MSNBC here, one of the largest media companies in the world, is now a part of this. They're also trying to intimidate the damn jurors. How this is not a mistrial with prejudice at this point, I don't know. I don't get it. They have violated this kid's constitutional rights countless times. Multiple people have interfered with the jurors. The jurors, mind you, are not sequesters either, so they're actually seeing this crap take place. How is Kyle getting a fair trial at all? His constitutional rights have been violated. His Fifth Amendment right was violated. The prosecution brought up the fact that he remained silent. And didn't give a statement till then. They violated his Fifth Amendment right in front of the jurors. That right there should be a mistrial with prejudice. For the sole reason of this is, as the judge put, basic law. When a layman like me can figure out, hey, you know what? People have a right. You can't hold it against them if they choose not to speak. They have that right. If I can figure that out, you damn sure that the prosecution knew that. And they did it on purpose. They're intentionally violating his rights. Now it turns out, of course, they handed over, not just didn't hand over the evidence, but actually changed the evidence before handing it to the defense. Absolute insanity taking place. Again, that alone should be a mistrial with prejudice. Simple as that. This is not complicated. This is not how we have actually allowed our justice system to get to where it is mind-boggling. And I will say this. I'm a person who usually was very much pro-death penalty. And Michael Malice put out a tweet. He said, for the people who believe in the death penalty in practice, what do you think of it now watching this case? Something to that effect. And I gotta be honest. I might be anti-death penalty now. I think some people deserve the death penalty, don't get me wrong. But I'm not sure if I trust the government to issue one. Seeing what they're allowing at this point, seeing what they're allowing to take place in this trial. And again, this is just a trial we know about. What about other cases around the country? How many other prosecutions are violating people's freedoms like this? They're violating their liberty like this. We don't even know. So I'll be honest. I think I'm now a anti-death penalty kind of guy. Not because I'm anti those people getting killed, more so the fact I don't trust the government to not put an innocent man on death row. So thank you, Michael Malice, for maybe, help me kind of realize that issue there. But, back to the story right here. MSNBC being banned from the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. So going into it here, The judge presiding over the Kyle Rittenhouse trial banned MSNBC from the courtroom on Thursday after a man claiming to be the producer of a network was accused of following the jurors. The man, who identified himself as James Morrison, was pulled over Wednesday after he allegedly blew a red light while pursuing a bus transporting the jurors from the Kenosha County Courthouse, Judge Bruce Schroeder told. That's Schroeder, I think, said. Yeah. He stated that he had been instructed by a superior in New York to follow the jury bus. Start prosecuting. Start prosecuting this guy. Hey, maybe you can get him to maybe throw MSNBC more under the bus too and get some massive fines against them. Because this is ridiculous. This is obscene. Now, you're telling me a company that large with that many lawyers working for them thought this would be a good idea to do. Absolutely insane. Police confirmed Thursday there was an incident with a person who was alleging to be affiliated with the national media outlet. The suspect was issued several traffic citations. Police suspect the person was trying to photograph jurors. This incident is being investigated much further, the police said. The judge called the incident an extremely serious matter and barred any journalists from MSNBC from attending the ongoing trial. If you've had any trust, I don't know how you've had any trust in the mainstream media in the first place, but if you still have held on to this idea that mainstream media is even remotely honest, please start opening your eyes here. Not only did they do this, MSNBC also played, of course, the entire video of the prosecution's closing statements, but zero of the defense. Zero. These people are not honest. They want riots. They want violence. They want their ideology to win. Just like the people out there rioting, they look at, of course, this idea of the ends justify the means. They don't care how they get there. If they get their good story, that's all they care about. They don't care how many people suffer, how many people have to die, which, yes, people will die. The fact is, when riots happen, there's a chance that more people will die, and the blood of those people will be on the hands of people like MSNBC, CNN, and any of these liberal shitholes that have been constantly spewing this garbage. They have been lying to people intentionally. They have been apparently now trying to photograph jurors and intimidate the jury. When will we learn that the mainstream media is garbage? When will we learn this, just that they're evil? They don't care about this country, don't care about you. They only care about themselves and the power they can obtain. These companies need to go bankrupt, is what, of course, we would all want to see. And first step to that is stop watching, stop listening. Please, if you're still watching them for whatever reason, stop. Please just stop. I can't believe this has been the case for the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. The state of this trial is just... You know, I took a few legal classes in college, and even I was able to point out this crap. And I didn't go take the bar or nothing. Even just some random Joe could figure out they're violating this kid's constitutional rights left and right. How has this been allowed to continue as far as it has? How does this even get a trial? I don't know. Either way, what do you think? As I always ask, I really do want to hear. I really do want to hear the comments, because I'll tell you what, you know, I make these videos and I like making these videos, right? It gives me a chance to vent. It gives me a chance just to say what I want to say. I started doing these videos more so as just a way for me to kind of ramble some of my thoughts out, so that way I just don't have to run my wife's ear off, basically. Just kind of gives me an excuse to kind of ramble to a computer screen instead. But, you know, if I really do like hearing from everybody, so please, if you have any thoughts on this whole process, what's going to be, you know, what should be done to MSNBC here, please put in the comments below. I try to respond to as many people as I can. So yeah, please leave a comment below. Really do appreciate it, as well as, of course, like the video if you do enjoy it. And hey, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe for more content. You know, doing a video every single weekday if we can. Though I was sick last week, and this week Halo Infinite came out, so I've missed a couple days. But for the most part, I try to do a video every weekday. On Fridays, I like to try to do 2 like this Friday. So either way, you know, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and we'll be talking again real soon.